One of my favorite passages of Scripture is nestled between the 19th Psalm and the 23rd Psalm. We look at the 19th Psalm, the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament show his handiwork. And our eyes are open to the vastness of God in eternity. And then in the 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. And we're open to the personal relationship that God sustains to his people. And in between those two Psalms, we find Psalm 22. And it's the Psalm of the Crucifixion of Christ. Tonight, I'd like for us, with very few comments, to look at it. It's a picture, actually the Psalms, usually the Psalm will begin with a problem, state the problem, and then the solution will come at the end. This is Christ on the cross, mentioned almost 1,000 years before it happened, and begins with a familiar quotation from the Gospels. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from helping me and from the words of my groaning? Oh my Lord, oh my God, I cry in the daytime, but you do not hear, in the night season, and you're not silent. The key to understanding this particular psalm is to think of each of the words as pictures. There's a word called vignette, V-I-G-N-E-T-T. It's a French word, and it means putting words into picture form in a short form. It's a little bit like looking at a cameo, and you see the picture of a person's head on that cameo. It's just a snippet. And so the very first thing, we see Christ on the cross crying out as he has been forsaken. But then we go to verse 3, and there's a type of solution. You are holy, enthroned in the praises of Israel. Our Father trusted in you. They trusted and you delivered them that cried to you, and they were delivered. They trusted in you and were not ashamed. And so what do we have to have a picture of the wilderness wanderings and God delivering his people? And then Christ on the cross is crying, why are you forsaken me? He's putting before us the problem of sin, and the solution for sin is his redemption. And then the next word picture says in verse 6, but I am a worm, a reproach of men and despised by people. And those who see me ridicule me. They shoot out their lips, they shake their heads, saying, he trusted in the Lord. Let him rescue him, let him deliver him, since he delights in them. Can you imagine feeling that low? Christ actually thinking of himself as an animal or as a little creature like a worm to be stepped upon. To feel so insignificant. And then he again comes back to words of praise. But you are he who took me out of my womb. You made me trust while on my mother's breast. I was cast upon you from birth, from my mother's womb you have been my God. So he goes in his mind from the physical situations in, and then how God has a plan, how God trusts man. And then he goes back to the problem. Be not far from me, for trouble is near. Can you imagine being on the cross and looking out with all the pain in your flesh and seeing those people dance around, grown men acting like children, sticking their tongue out, saying, he saved others, he cannot save himself. In ridicule to him, and he's there for them. Trouble is near, for there's none to help. Many bulls have surrounded me, strong bulls of Bashan have encircled me. They gape at me with their mouths like a raging and roaring lion. I'm poured out like water, and my bones are all out of is melted within me. My strength is dried up like a parched shirt. My tongue clings to my jaws. You brought me to the dust of death. Dogs have surrounded me, the dust of death. The congregation of the wicked has enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet, and count all my bones. They stare or look and stare at me. They divide my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. But, O Lord, do not be far from me. O my strength, hasten to help me. Deliver me from the sword, my precious life from the power of the dogs. Save me from the lion's mouth and from the horns of the wild oxen. I will declare your name to my brethren in the midst of the assembly. I will praise you. It seems as Christ is facing death on the cross. Looking at it from a human perspective, he feels all of the physical languish that's there in his bones, in his head, in his mouth. Every part of him hurts. And yet, in this psalm, like all of the psalms, there is the problem of the crucifixion. Why was he there? And then the psalmist says, you who fear the Lord, praise him. All you descendants of Jacob, glorify him. Fear him, all you offspring of Israel. For he has not despised nor abhorred the affliction of the afflicted, nor has he hidden his face from him. But when he cried out to him, he heard. And as a result of the death of Christ on the cross, every generation has opportunity to serve him through his redemptive plan. My praise shall be of you in the great assembly. That's the church, the kingdom. I will pay my vows before those who fear him. The poor shall eat and be satisfied. Those who seek him will praise the Lord. Let your heart live forever. And all the ends of the world shall remember and turn to the Lord. And all the families of the nations shall worship before him. We're not the only generation that shall ever live. We're not the many before us, there may be many after. But Christ can be adored and worshipped in all those generations. For the kingdom is the Lord's, and he rules over the nations. All the prosperous of the earth shall hear and worship. And those who go down to the dust shall bow before him, even he who cannot keep himself alive. Thus posterity shall serve him. Will be recounted of the Lord to the next generation. Then he will come and declare his righteousness to a people who will be born, that he has done this. My God, why have you forsaken me? Begins the psalm. It ends with praise to God. Because of God's Son's death on the cross. If you're here tonight, and you have reason to want the prayers of the church or to baptize for remission of your sins,